Welcome to the first in a series of videos which accompany the Celebrate Your Street Together Street Pack series. My name's Alistair Ganley. I'm a founder member of Interwoven Productions CIC. I'm a performance consultant and board member of that organisation. And I'm joined by Jojo Spinks, who will introduce herself.
Hi, hi Alistair. Yes, I'm Jojo Spinks. I'm co-founder of Interwoven Productions CIC, and we specialise in working with communities to help them find creative ways to celebrate their own places. And our vision really is connection. It's about connecting people to people and people to place. And we've been doing this specialised street work now since early 2015. And here we all are inside COVID. And what we really wanted to do was write a course that you could access from your own homes, but that would still allow you to work with your neighbours to find creative ways to celebrate the heritage of your street or your place or your block of flats. Every single place has heritage, every single place has a story to tell that you can use to bring your neighbours together in community action during COVID and beyond.
We use a phrase Squelometer. We also use the phrase creative placemaking. So let's start with a Squelometer. What's a Squelometer, please, Jojo?
Yeah, we made the word up, so please don't be alarmed if you've not heard it before. It's just our way of saying that we work within a specific landscape, and landscape and place is really, really important to what we do. So it comes from an archaeological concept. An archaeologist would put a square meter grid down to mindfully record and analyze and really clearly look at everything that they're encountering within that almost arbitrary square. We've just done the same, really. We've thrown it out to 1 square kilometer, and we throw that grid down in an imaginary way, and that allows us to work with the communities within that landscape, but all the other essence of place. So the nature, the skies, the viewpoints, the heritage, the soils, the geology, the building history, they all become players in the celebration of that place.
And obviously, you can't do that all at one time. So you're looking at your Squelometer as a progression, a series of explorations.
Yeah.
Street by street.
Yeah. That's a really important point, isn't it, Alistair? Is that actually to really have the opportunity to knock on every door, to send an invitation out to every single resident in a Squelometer. That's not something you can truly do all at once. So you have to become even more hyper-local. You have to go street by street, feature by feature, park by park, so that so you can really extend an authentic, real, considered invitation to every single person eventually. But you couldn't authentically do that to 3,000-4,000 people all at once.
So the drawing together of the people through this process of exploration feeds into this idea of creative placemaking. Yeah,
it's finding a creative way to celebrate your place together, and that's why this series is entitled in that way, and that's what we're hoping to allow people to do. There are tools and techniques and understandings and some concepts that we hope to flesh out for you, that will allow you to do that for yourselves with your neighbours. So you don't have to wait for us to come along. You don't even have to wait for a Squelometer. This will give you the power, the agency, and the understandings to do it.
Thank you. The whole of this, our first Squelometer, was in a part of Exeter called Heavitree, where we've been working since 2015. And gradually The squelometers are expanding throughout the Exeter area and now beyond. So throughout this series of units, you'll find lots of references to Exeter, to Heavitree, but all of these are examples. So wherever you are, see if you can find the connection which is right for your area. So the records for that the types of record we looked up undoubtedly will be available where you are.
Yeah, very good point. So there will be links and resources that we've used locally for Devon and Exeter, but there's similar ones will be available in other parts of the country.
How do these videos, this video series, how do they connect in with the written units that we've put out so far?
Yeah, it's important to just reflect on how that works, just to give you a clue on how to use the videos with the written units. What we did is we realized that there were some facts and figures in each of the written units, and that's fine. We can leave you to go to the written units and pick those up and use them. But there are also some really meaty underpinning concepts, the kind of sort of thinking and learning that really depends on a bit of discussion, a little bit of illustration. You know, we'll get some images and some metaphors and things to sort of flesh it out until you have that moment, and it's a conceptual bit of learning. So that what we've done is we've pulled questions out of each of the units, so that we can have that discussion, you and I, Alistair, so that hopefully that will help those moments and underpin your unit. So we're not going to talk about everything that's in the unit, but we're going to flesh out those concepts.